Hi everyone, welcome to Arfalicious. I hope you're all well. Let's cook together and see what is in today's recipe. Today I'm making chocolate and almond biscotti. For this I've got 1 cup or 2 sticks of butter. It should be at room temperature. And 2 cups of sugar. I'm using white caster sugar. And I'm going to beat it until creamy. You can use hand whisk if you like. Here I've got 4 eggs at room temperature and I'm going to beat it one at a time. I dropped 2 by mistake, so it's better if you keep adding one at a time, beat it and then add the next one. So right after beating eggs, you need to add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract or vanilla essence. I forgot to add vanilla essence here, so I had to add it in the end. But when you're making almond biscotti, make sure you add vanilla essence right after eggs. Vanilla essence will give it a nice aroma and it also removes any eggy smell in the biscotti. Here I've got 3 cups of plain flour or all-purpose flour and I'm just sifting it to avoid any type of lumps in our biscotti. It's always best to sift all the dry ingredients, and 1 cup of unsweetened cocoa powder, and I'm sifting this as well. You can see there are so many lumps. Next I'm adding in 3 teaspoons of baking powder and half a teaspoon of salt. This will enhance the flavor of biscotti. If you're using unsalted butter, only then use salt. If you're using salted butter, then do not add salt. It will make it too salty then. Here you can use a wooden spoon if you like, or you can use a hand whisk or stand mixer, whatever is best for you, and just mix everything until it's combined. You can see I'm adding vanilla essence here because I forgot in the beginning. Half a cup of chocolate chips, you can add more if you like, and half a cup of slivered almonds. You can see these are not flaky almonds, the almond flakes. These are almond sticks. You can see this is how it should look. I didn't peel mine. If you like yours to be peeled, you can just soak them in boiled water and peel the skin off and then chop them into sticks. I like it as it is, so I used it with the skin. So I'm going to just mix everything together. I'm making a larger batch, that's why I am going to cut it into half. I'm going to divide my dough into half. You can see here it will make 24 biscottis. If you want to 12 biscottis, you can reduce the quantity and cut the recipe into half. Make it into 2 logs and put these 2 separate logs on a baking tray already lined with grease paper or butterproof paper. It's quite sticky, that's the reason I'm using this grease paper or butterproof paper. It will make it a lot easier for you if you use butter paper to make it a log shape, just like I'm doing here in the video. So we're going to make 2 logs, and if your tray is not big enough, I would say make 1 log at a time. My tray is big enough, that's why I'm making 2. This will go in the oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 20 to 25 minutes until you can see cracks are forming on the top. This is done now and it's a bit darker in the color too. Our biscotti is ready. Let it cool down for 10 minutes and then we're going to cut it into slices. Here you can see the back is so nicely cooked here. I'm going to cut it into slices now. You can cut into slices diagonally or however you like it. I'm going to cut just like this, as you can see here. So you can see that after baking, biscotti dough has expanded a lot. That's the reason I told you you can bake only 1 log at a time if your tray is not big enough. So make sure you use a larger tray if you want to bake 2 at a time like I did here. These biscottis taste very nice as it is. You can eat them just like this, or you can double bake them for a crispier and crunchier taste. These will go back into the oven and we're going to bake them again so they become nice and crunchy. You can give them to your kids for their lunches as a treat or afternoon tea snack. Now here I'm going to just put them back on a rack, on a baking tray. If you bake them again on a rack, it will make it easier and they will be baked at the same time from both sides and they'll be crunchy from top and the bottom. If you bake them on a tray, then you need to flip them over after 10 minutes of baking in the oven and bake again for another 10 minutes from the other side so they become nicely crunchy from both sides evenly. Here I'm cutting the other log in half in the center, and I'm going to cut slices. I'm going to make mini biscottis for kids, so it's good to have smaller sizes for them. And we're going to bake them just like the other one in the oven. Look at this, it looks so beautiful and it's super yummy to eat. It's totally irresistible with the bite and the crunch of chocolate and almonds. It's yummy. You can eat it as it is or just double bake it for a crispier and crunchier taste. Now these biscottis will go back into the oven for 10 minutes and at 180 degrees Celsius until they become crunchy. This is how they look after baking for the second time. You can eat them as it is, or you can drizzle them with some more chocolate on top for extra chocolatey goodness. Do try it and let me know what do you think. I hope you like this recipe. If you like it, then don't forget to subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon so you can get all our recipes in time. Thank you for watching. See you again with another recipe in another video. Until then, bye bye.